The sports world is filled with all kinds of strange stories and interesting facts. We're not talking about memorizing a bunch of player stats or team numbers here, either. We mean real, weird, crazy, once-in-a-lifetime stories from the world of athletic competition. There's no end. Here are a few of the craziest sports moments. If you've got 45 minutes, you've got time to break for world records. Okay, maybe not you or us, as we're all probably pretty normal. People who couldn't sprint at speeds for a few hundred yards if our lives depended on it. But in less than 45 minutes, track superstar Jesse Owens really did break for world records. And he was pretty seriously injured while doing it. The date was May 25, 1935, and Owens was a student athlete at Ohio State University. 5 days before that, on May 20th, he slipped and fell down a set of stairs at his dormitory on the school's campus in Columbus. But the Big Ten Conference Track Championships were scheduled for the 25th regardless, and Owens wanted to compete. His coach considered having him sit out, worried he would injure his back, even worse than it already was from the fall. But battered and bruised back be damned, Owens insisted on competing. Wade Boggs was one of the greatest hitters to ever play in Major League Baseball. His career numbers prove it. During an 18-year career from 1982 through 1999, Boggs was an All-Star 12 times. He got 3,010 hits in his lifetime, surpassing the vaunted 3,000 hit mark that few players have ever crested. And he ended his career with a stunning 328 batting average and a 415 on-base percentage, with insane numbers when compared to the average big leaguer. For Boggs, though, all that success was because of one thing: chicken. Boggs was a notoriously superstitious person, even more so than the average baseball player. During his career, he became known as the Chicken Man because he refused to eat anything but chicken on the day of a game. He ate chicken with every single meal before every single game for 18 years of play. He then successfully got on base at least once in 85% of those games, so perhaps he was on to something there. As the story goes, his wife had a cookbook in 1983 that contained a ton of chicken recipes. She made them, he ate them, he had a good year, and the rest was history. Those weren't Boggs' only superstitions either. He woke up at the exact same time on every game day. He ran his pre-game sprints at exactly 7:17 p.m. every single night. And he made sure to take the exact same path out to the field from the dugout with zero deviation, across every inning. Plus, when he got into the batter's box with each of his 10,000-plus plate appearances, he drew out the Hebrew symbol for life in the dirt before stepping to the plate. Ultimately, you can't argue with success, though. The Chicken Man put up the numbers to earn his superstitious characteristics. For us, eating chicken every day might get a little old, but it clearly worked for Wade.